Round 1, in a magic ring, we will chain 3. 3 double crochet in that ring. Chain 2. Then we'll work 3 more sets of 4 double crochet, chain 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, and do that 2 more times. After the 4th set, we can tighten the ring, join to the top of our starting chain 3, but do not fasten off. 16 double crochet and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 2, we will chain 1 to start, which does not count as a stitch, and single crochet in that same stitch where we joined. Single crochet in these next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. In the corner chain 2 space, we will work a single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. And then single crochet in each of the 4 double crochet, working the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. So you can repeat that 2 more times, joining to our starting stitch with a slip stitch and fasten off. 24 single crochet and 4 chain 2 spaces. 3, using color B, will start in any of the chain 2 corner spaces with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then we're going to work 2 front post double crochet around the 2nd and then another one around the 3rd. So 1 front post double crochet around the 2nd double crochet down on round 1. So insert yarn over first, insert from the front around the back of that stitch out to the front, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 for a front post double crochet. We'll work a 2nd front post double crochet around the next stitch beside where we just worked. And then single crochet in these last 2 stitches. So we skip the stitches behind the front post stitches, single crochet in those last 2 stitches, and then work our corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, and repeat that around. You can join to our starting stitch with a slip stitch and fasten off. So you want to be careful when you're working front post stitches. If you find the double crochet is quite tight, it may pull down and sit lower than your single crochet, something like that. You want to have this as tall and as straight across as you can. So either loosen up your tension if that is happening, or change these into extended doubles or even front post trebles if you need to, if your tension is quite tight. 24 single crochet, 8 front post double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. In a chain 2 corner space with color A, for round 4, we will single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in that corner space, single crochet in the first 2 stitches. Then we're going to work a front post treble around the first double crochet of round 1. So again, you want to keep this loose or perhaps make it a double treble, depending on your tension. Then back loop only single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So instead of inserting our hook under those top 2 loops, just under that back loop to work a single crochet in both of those stitches. And then front post treble around the 4th double crochet of round 1. Single crochet in the last 2 stitches of the side and work the corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And then ready to work the next side. So you can go ahead, work that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 24 single crochet, 8 front post treble, and 8 back loop only single crochet plus the 4 chain 2 corner spaces. Round 5, using color B, we'll start in the corner again with a single crochet, chain 2 single crochet. Now I always like, when I'm working a square, to always start in the corner before where we fastened off, and so each time I'm doing a quarter turn, it just helps keep that square from tilting, which they can sometimes do. So that's just how I do it, in case you wanted to try that. So single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in the corner space, back loop only single crochet in these first 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4 back loop only single crochet. Front post double around each of the front post double 2 rounds below. So these post stitches will always be worked around the identical color stitches. Back loop only in the last 4 stitches. And then in the corner space, work our corner of single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, ready to start down the next side. So you can go ahead and work that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fasten off. 32 back loop only single crochet, 8 front post double, 8 single crochet, and the 4 chain 2 spaces. 6, using color A, single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in that corner space. We'll single crochet in the next stitch, then we'll front post double around the next stitch. So skipping the one on this round, it'll be the first single crochet of the next round below. So the white around the white, front post double. Then we want to make single crochet in the next 2 stitches twice, so being careful only to skip one behind, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and we'll work that again, front post double, so this time it'll be around that front post treble, back loop only single in the next 2. And we'll do that again. Front post double crochet, skipping only 1 stitch behind, back loop only singles, and then working a front post double around that last single crochet of our previous A row. Single crochet in this last stitch, and then work our corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and ready to repeat that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of the round. 16 single crochet, 24 back loop only singles, 16 front post double, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 7, using color B, single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in the corner space, and we'll single crochet in the first stitch. Front post double around the next stitch, which will be the first stitch of color A, the row below, or color B rather, the row below. So front post double, Back loop only in the next 4 stitches. Back loop only, single crochet, 2, 3, and 4. Front post double around each of the next 2 stitches. One, 2, 3, and 4. Back loop only, single crochet. Front post double around that last stitch of the previous row B. Single crochet in the last stitch, and then work our corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. Ready to repeat all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of the round. 16 single crochet, 32 back loop only, single crochet, 16 front post double, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 8, using color A, starting in the chain 2 corner space with a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. We'll single crochet in that first stitch and front post double around the first stitch of the color A row or round below. Back loop only in the next stitch. Front post double around the next and back loop only in the next 2. We'll do that 3 times. Front post double around the next, back loop only in the next 2 stitches, back loop only, single crochet, front post double crochet, 2 back loop singles, front post double around the next stitch, work 1 back loop single in the next, and then a front post double around that last stitch of the color A row down below. Single crochet in that last stitch, ready to work the corner stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and ready to repeat around. We'll join to our starting stitch again and fasten off at the end of this round. 16 single crochet, 32 back loop only, single crochet, 24 front post double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 9, we start with color B, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner space, single crochet in that first stitch. We'll back loop only, single crochet in these next 2 stitches, front post double around that next stitch of the color B row below, back loop only, single crochet around the next 4 stitches, 3 and 4 back loop only, single crochet, front post double around each of these next 2 stitches, back loop only in the next 4. Front post double crochet around that next stitch, back loop only in the next 2, and single crochet in that last stitch. Ready to work our corner, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet. And repeat that around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 16 single crochet, 48 back loop only, single crochet, 16 front post double, and 4 chain 2 spaces. And using color A, we start with that single crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner space. We'll single crochet in the first stitch of the side. Back loop only, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and front post double around the next stitch. Back loop only in the next, and front post double around the next stitch, back loop only, single crochet in the next 2, and we'll repeat those 3 stitches 3 times. Front post double, 2 back loop singles, front post double, 2 back loop singles, front post double, 1 back loop single, another front post double, back loop single in the next 2, and single crochet in that last stitch before working our corners. Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and ready to work around the other sides, and again joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 16 single crochet, 48 back loop only single crochet, 24 front post double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 11, using color B, we'll start with a single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in the corner space, and single crochet in that first stitch. Back loop only single in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Front post double crochet around the next. Back loop only single in the next 4. That's 3 and 4. Oops, there we go. Front post double around each of the next 2. Back loop only in the next 4. Back loop only single. 3 and 4. Front post double. Back loop only single in the next 4. 3 and 4, and single crochet in the last stitch. Work our corner stitches, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and ready to repeat around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 16 single crochet, 64 back loop only single crochet, 16 front post double, and 4 chain 2 spaces. And 12, using color A, single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in the corner space, single crochet in that first stitch. We're going to make a front post double around the first stitch of color A row below. Back loop only single in the next 3 stitches. Front post double around the next. Back loop only single in the next, and front post double around the next. We'll work 2 back loop only singles and 1 front post double, and we'll work that 3 times. So 3 sets of 2 back loop single and a front post double, ready for 1 back loop single, a front post double, 3 back loop singles, 1, 2, oh, I started in the wrong stitch. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Front post double around that last single in the color A round. And a single crochet in this last stitch. Ready for our corners, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then we'll continue that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 16 single crochet, 56 back loop only singles, 32 front post double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 13 with color B, starting with that single crochet, chain 2 single crochet in the corner space. single crochet in the first stitch, then we'll back loop only single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. So that's 2, 3, 6 back loop only single crochet, front post double around that next stitch in the B row below, back loop only single in the next 4, 2, 3, and 4 back loop only single, front post double around each of the next 2, back loop only single in the next 4, front post double, back loop only single in 6, 1, 2, single crochet in that last stitch, and work our corners single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in this corner stitch. Ready to work down the side and all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. (16) single crochet, 80 back loop only single crochet, 16 front post double, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 14 we use color A again, but we're going to be switching up what we are doing. The sort of center part of our square is complete now. So this time we will start in the corner, but with a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet, half, chain 2, and half. Now I start with a standing stitch. If you prefer, you can join with a slip stitch and chain 2 to count for that first half double crochet. We will back loop only half double crochet in each of the 28 stitches down the side. Back loop only half double crochet in each stitch down the side. Eight half double crochet, 112 back loop only half double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 15 we work similar to round 14. We will place the half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corners, and back loop only half double crochet along the side, so that there'll be 30 back loop only half double crochet each side. When you've worked your way around, you will join to the starting stitch and fasten off. 8 half double crochet, 120 back loop only half double crochet with the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 16 uses color A again. I'm switching my A color for these final few rounds. I'm going to place 2 half double crochet in any corner space, chain 2, and 2 more half double crochet in that corner space. We're going to skip the first stitch, which is hidden by our stitches that we worked in the corner, and then we'll work down the row 31 back loop only half double crochet again. So 31 back loop only half double crochet, the 2 half doubles, chain 2, 2 half doubles in the corner, and skipping that very first stitch of each side. Work that around, join to our starting stitch, and fasten off. 16 half double crochet, 140 back loop only half double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 17 using color B, we'll start with a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corner space. And then we're going to work in between our stitches. So not under the top loops of the stitch. If you separate those half double crochet, you can see this one extra loop. It's often found on the back. We want to make sure that our hook goes underneath that third loop as well. So in between the stitches, to make a half double crochet, and we'll do that 34 times down the side. So you might find it helpful to sort of stretch it a bit so you can see that extra loop and see clearly where to insert your hook. So 34 half double crochet worked in between the stitches. 34 half double crochet worked in between the stitches. Then when we get to the corner, we'll work that half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corner spaces. So again, you can work that all the way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off. 144 half double crochet with the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 18 using color A, we'll start with a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corner stitch. We'll skip this first stitch and then we will work 35 back loop half double crochet down the side. Half double crochet in each stitch of the side after we skip that first stitch, and then place half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corners, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. 12 half double crochet, 140 back loop only, half double crochet, and the 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 19 using color B, in any chain 2 corner space we'll make a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet to start the round. We'll back loop only single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So we'll front loop double in this first stitch of the round B, the round below. So not the first stitch, but in this first front loop. And we'll repeat that down the side. So we skip the stitch behind the front loop, 2 back loops single crochet, skipping 2 on that round B, and another front loop double. So you can continue that down the side, and I'll meet you just before the next corner. One tip I have, if your loops are stretching a fair bit when you work those front loop double, you can fold the previous round over, and it's easier to work that loop without stretching the stitch. And you can see how that stitch lays just a little bit lower and not stretched quite as large when I do it that way. So when you've worked your way down the row, you will have 12 of these front loop only double crochet, and then you want to do a back loop single crochet in the last 2 stitches before working our corner again. So single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in that corner space, ready to start that down the next side. And again, work your way around, joining to our starting stitch and fastening off at the end of this round. 8 single crochet, 104 back loop only single crochet, 48 front loop only double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Round 20 using color A, and this is our final round for this square. We'll start with a half double crochet, chain 2, half double crochet in the corner chain 2 space, and we will work a back loop only half double crochet in each of the 40 stitches down the side, 40 back loop only half double crochet, and working the half double chain 2 half double in each of the corners. Once you've worked your way around, you will join with a slip stitch to our starting stitch and fasten off. 8 half double crochet, 160 back loop only half double crochet, and 4 chain 2 spaces. Enjoy!